Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Shores. I'm your host, Dungeon Master Wes, back at it again with my zany cast of crew. Their names are right now with the wonderful faded trumpet sounds. Who needs editing? Who needs an introduction? Uh, who needs any of that crazy stuff when we have acapella Tristan over here?
Aha.
Aka fucking mustache. Um, Man, we're back. It is fucking. We're getting close to 100. I think it's like episode 92 right now. Liam, do you know exactly what episode we're recording? Because I don't remember.
I would if I did editing last week, but I do
Definitely,
not, so.
definitely think it's like at least 92. Oh, it's 94, actually.
Wow.
We're on episode 94 of the Boundless Shores. Oh my god, only 6 more episodes until our 100th episode. I did not think it was going to go this long. That's really interesting.
I told you it was going to be like
You
150.
did call it.
I told you at the beginning, dude.
You did call it.
That's probably going to be the New Year's episode. No, I mean,
Oh god, yes, the fuck no.
I remember you telling me this stuff around like episode 5 or 6. You were like, "Yeah, I'm doing this thing," and I'm like, "Damn!" And I could never keep up. And now you're at 100. So good on this. We're almost.
Last episode, we went ventured off to we followed fucking. All right, let's try that again. Last episode, we followed Calduin as ventured off towards his hometown of Haku as he unlocked some personal fucking mumbo wumbo. That's not the focus. Even though it was really cool and his new ability is super fun. Go back and watch the last episode if you're more curious. But we also then travel to the Friar Lorekeeper's Paylor's Day Gala / celebration / cocktail party / whatever you want to call it, where a bunch of high-profile figures throughout the Boundless Shores have come and congregated to meet, drink, and to quote the Friar Lorekeeper from last episode, to be merry and make merry. We were also introduced to the illustrious one-man band, the one Mr. Kirby, a war-forged one-man band, who is tonight's entertainment and the background music, the smooth jazz, throughout these high-profile conversations that you may or may not be having. So, last episode, we were introduced to our guest of honor, Dr. Lazarus Ostorm, who is both the creator of the Dari Museum and the Blue Dragon, a member of the Vainglorious X. I know my own campaign. We were also joined by Crown Chief Wolfgang Andrade, aka Dolph, who is a Royal Field Marshal of the Darian Vanguardian Forces. Joined also by the Scroll Master Lorekeeper Plutarch Burdensby and his wife, Mrs. Burdensby. Plutarch is the mayor of Blackwater. Dr. Vesman Elzadi is a financier and representative of Hatchco. Professor Hector God damn it, these names. Professor Hector Halterfellow, a member of the Board of Deans with his husband, Mr. William Zahir, a Marswellian politician. We're also joined by Saval Vregos, our resident Orgolan's sister, a prized ring fighter and entrepreneur. We'll see what the fuck that means. Knees Kiruki is also here. Shout out to Knees. Everyone, round of applause for our boy Knees returning and now a little bit more confident in his scales, which is beautiful, as well as the rest of the Ade Now Wool, who are joined currently, unfortunately, just out of IRL shades. Nate could not join us for the first half. Hopefully, he can join us for the second
What?
half. We'll see
Where's
if he can
Nate?
come or not. Nate is
Nating it up.
Nating it up, but instead, Yonatan got drunk too fast and now is throwing up in the toilet. So we'll see how long he takes to stabilize himself.
He's
Because,
probably
well, I
on a
mean,
nature walk.
What'd you say, Owen?
He's probably on a nature walk.
If I may.
Wow.
I broke once already.
You finally earned yourself a badum-tis. Most of your puns are pretty bad, but that you can have that one.
that one was good. That one was good.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Well played, sir. You know what, Tristan, give us an acapella. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh my god.
I love it. Let's we rejoin our characters after the Palor's Day exchange of gifts. You will each on the table in the centerpiece, a beautiful ornate onyx table with a stack of, like, a triangle stack of scrolls, each individually tagged with your heritage language. Um, your gift from Drarius the Friar Lord Keeper. Uh, I think I'm just gonna open up the floor to you guys. Except for you guys noticed that Lazarus O-Storm and Drarius, they seclude themselves off into a corner, and they seem to be having a hushed discussion amongst themselves. Um, and who else would be unavailable for conversation at this present time? I'm not sure if anyone would be right now, as currently surrounding your group, as uh, Yonatan just brought them over and then had to suddenly excuse himself for a moment. Or Yonatan brought over William Zahir and Hector Halterfellow over towards the main group. You guys watched as Owen had a conversation with Dolph. Thank you. And we're gonna fade in. I think we're gonna start with Tobin first. I wanna go prod to you first, as you were having your discussion with Dolph, as then you were called over for the gift exchange. So you were kind of separated away from the main Adenauul congregation with Hector and William, as well as Tarkin and Patricia. Patty.
Now remind me, did he say that, like, did the friar say that he didn't want us to, like, open our stuff now, like that's a later thing?
That is a later thing. It'll ruin
Okay,
the
I just wanted
surprise.
to
He
make
said, you can retrieve your scroll, but don't open it. And
Yeah,
most
so
people have waited to grab their scrolls. No one else has taken the opportunity to grab their item.
well, I guess now that my conversation with Dolph is done and he suggested I speak to Zahir anyways, grab my on the way, grab my scroll off the table, put it somewhere safe in my bag, and then head back over to like join the group to be there for introductions to Mr. Halterfellow
Mr.
and to hear.
Halterfellow. I know. I kind of set up for failure on that name,
Yeah,
but it's fun.
I wasn't expecting to
Dr.
struggle there. It just
Halterfellow.
wouldn't come out. It's a
Yeah.
good name though.
And as you join the conversation, you watch as Patty, the wife of Tarkin, goes off towards the bar and grabs a drink. As we rejoin the main congregation of the Adenowool. So, what's the conversation like as James Tobin enters the conversation?
What are you guys chatting about?
What are you guys talking about?
What's up, guys?
Stuff, guys.
I'd say we're probably still talking about the dragon that we just conquered.
Oh, were we going on about that?
Were you talking about that?
I don't remember.
Maybe
Talking about
it's been a couple weeks. I'm not sure.
I doubt it. I mean, seeing as Chandra's a couple of Chandra's allies are in the room is probably not the smartest thing to boast about.
Hey, yeah, no.
Just looking at her,
No,
going like, "Shut the fuck up! Dude, shut the fuck up!"
Yeah, or Golan's also
Or
a
you
little
know what?
too
Yeah,
drunk.
you were like, "Oh yeah, well we killed the dragon," and yeah, fade us in on that conversation as Orgol, and you make mention of slaying a dragon as Beckett. What do you say in return? As he says something dumb and a little bit loud mouth.
Beckett would grab him and just like almost shake him like violently and just be like, "Stop it! Shut up!" And like doing like the cutthroat little hand signals, like, "Stop!" Shh.
Oh, right. Um,
Talk about literally anything else, dude. Not the place.
what a nice place this is. As he looks up to the sky.
Oh my god.
What did I fit you? I like the ceiling tiles.
God.
You know what? Roll me
Ooh,
a
robot.
performance check for me.
Major
But-
robot.
Just see
Oh my goodness.
Come
how I
on
right
over, go.
now. Oh,
Mr. Roboto. There he is. Whoa.
am I fucking? I still here.
You
Just
hear,
kinda
but
hear.
you cut
Kinda,
out
sorta.
like kinda.
Well, let me get rid of these
Oh,
tabs.
you're sounding better already. Don't let me jinx it.
Okay, check 1 2 1 2.
We got
good.
you.
How good am I?
All good.
You're pretty good.
Okay,
Read you loud
well,
and clear.
I am not allowed to have other tabs open, so there
Been
we
telling
go.
you this for years, dude.
So I rolled a natural 19.
A natural 19. Am I also throwing, by the way?
No. This is just
Excellent.
to see how well that Orgolan lies in this moment as
Oh,
he
fantastic.
quickly subverts the conversation as he looks around and says, "This is just quite a lovely penthouse in the mountains. Quite expensive curtains, I hear."
The mahogany looks beautiful this time of year, doesn't it? Does it not?
Oh, it reflects the sunlight so well, yes.
So beautifully.
Owen's like dumbfounded hearing Orgolan go on about like mahogany and stuff like that.
I'm looking at
The
Becca with
entertainment
just a
tonight is
confused
quite
expression.
lovely.
We're all shocked how well Orgolan can play Royal.
I'd like kind of like come back into the crowd. I'm gonna be like, maybe he really is a king.
We all know he's not.
Anybody see how much he had to drink?
Yeah, we gotta jot this down.
Would you excuse me for a second as I turn and walk away?
Hell yeah. Where do you walk, Owen?
First I'll probably just head to the bar to grab a drink, and then I will try and find my sister.
It seems your sister has found you first as you wave down the bartender and order your drink. You hear a voice from behind you saying, "Are you keeping my crown warm, Gola?"
Turn around, like, well, someone has to.
Good to
Good
see
to
you
see you.
alive and well.
You as well. Have you had a chance to visit home yet?
It seemed to have slipped my mind. Do tell Mother I apologize.
I will next time I'm there.
Oh, you are avoiding home as well, I see, Gola.
Well, with the mess that we're all in right now, it's might not have be a good time to head back, but maybe just for a little visit sometime after this whole shit show ends.
I hear they're doing quite well with their recent alliance with his people, as she nods towards Cal.
Yes, they have definitely helped our situation. We've also are helping their situation as well. It's a mutual partnership.
Of course. Very keenly.
Yes. So what have you been up to since we've last crossed paths?
Ah, well, I've been here and there. I've made a few friends.
Always a good thing to have.
Have you had the chance to meet my gracious patron?
I have not. Would you introduce us? As I reach back and grab the drink.
I think I can arrange that. As please, Elven wine, Sylvan. So she's given a nice chalice. As she takes your arm as you guys move across the party space. As let's rejoin the main conglomeration here. Um, where does the conversation go? As Orgolan excuses himself. I'd like to hear. Oh, sorry. Did names James? Did you have something to say?
I mean, yeah, but I can get to that. If you have somebody else you want to hear from, go ahead.
I want to hear from Liam. What does Knees get up to? I wonder. Probably more than Caldu at this present moment, as I think due to his innate anxiety, he might be clinging next to his friends for just a little bit before he warms up to the environment. But I think Knees is a lot more acclimatized to the finer side of life. So I would like to see what Knees gets up to. Does Knees continue to hang around with the main conglomerate of the Arena Wool, or does he separate and find conversation elsewhere?
Um, he's kind of roaming around the gala right now, having like small conversations here and there, stopping over at Kirby just to appreciate a good tune. then makes his way over to the bar to mingle.
Does he say anything to Kirby as he's currently in his performance? He's not doing anything with his mouth. He's just doing a lot of things with his other instruments, apparatus instruments. He's playing with other parts of himself other than his mouth, you know.
Yeah.
So he is
Yeah,
free to have
thanks.
a cover. Fuck off. Why? He is free to. I'm grabbing a beer. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna go grab a drink too.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna go have a drink. This sounds like fun.
As we return, Nuniz, do you say anything to Kirby as you pass by and enjoy his smooth jazz?
I like your style, my musically inclined friend.
Ah, thank you. And what's your name?
I am Nis Kariki, currently Herald of the Living World.
Oh, very good. Well, what brings you around these parts?
I'm currently as ambassador. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Sure.
Say so.
I'm currently here as an ambassador or representation for him, the Living World himself.
Oh, very nice. That sounds like fun.
Can be.
Very good. You like my music. Do you have any requests?
No, I'll just take it as it goes.
Excellent. I love me some freestyle. I go back to playing my little accordion in my chest. It's a fun little kind of, once again, kind of like an Italian kind of eatery song, you know, kind of nice and peaceful, almost like you're on like I don't know, maybe a gondola. Nice like evening music, you know.
I love it. Your face was so close to the camera there that I really felt that as me started talking to you, you were like, "Oh yes, hello.
Ah,
It's good
it
to
would
see
be
you."
that would be my character. He doesn't understand those social cues, so yes,
Are
he
you
would be
finally
right in your
awake?
face, loud
Oh, hello there.
at at unacceptably loud and quiet volumes.
Nees is just used to people looking down at him, so he's just taking it in his stride.
Oh, very good. Okay, cool. Well, then it's a positive interaction. Ah, yeah. I've been contracted to play music around these parts, and I can't turn down a gig. You know, anything for the adventure, the meeting new people. It's my favorite part.
Yes. Definitely. I imagine you meet a lot of interesting folks on the road.
You would be surprised. But man, I love it. It's a good time, you know. There's some hooligans. There's the nice individuals. I'm happy to be playing for what royalties, the important people tonight. Must be. I'm getting paid pretty penny tonight.
I can imagine.
As you say, pretty penny. You watch as a couple of the guests, like a guest walks over. This would probably be Hector Halterfellow walks over and drops a platinum piece into the hat that's on the stage in front of you. A platinum piece that's basically handing $1,000 bill into a beggar's hat.
Does that mean William's
So,
alone now?
that's what a platinum piece is. It's a platinum piece is 10 gold. Which 10 gold is 100 silver, which a silver is practically $1. So you just got a $1,000 tip in your hat, by the way.
Ah, haha! Thank you kindly. I give like a celebratory, you know. Yeah. Well,
But
I
you got a donation Twitch notification.
you got a Twitch notification. Ah, thank you to all of my fans. But I'll be like, okay, I
Anyways,
have to get, I have to get back to what I'm doing. I have many of people to play for, but come back around if you have any interesting stories to tell me.
Well, I have some interesting stories, but I'll let you be.
Thank you very much. I continue to play my my nice evening tunes.
I
please
give
go
him,
from there.
I give Kirby a nod and head over to the bar.
Awesome. Who would you like to find at the bar?
Mainly just going over there to mingle with anybody who is there, just chat up, have some friendly conversation.
Yeah. Who would you like to be there?
Well, you did say that the wife of the mayor did go to the bar earlier, so I'll talk to her.
The wife went to the bar. The mayor is still in the main conglomerate.
Yeah, I said wife of the mayor. I forgot her name. That's why I said it that way.
Yes, yes, sorry.
Maybe.
Sorry, I thought you said wife and.
Nope, I said of.
Sorry, that's my apologies.
Patricia. Patricia Burdensby.
Patricia Burdensby or Patty.
Good old Patty Burp.
Yep, Patty Burp.
Patty B.
That was her. That's her maiden name before she took the Burdensby name. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, so I approached the bar and ordered just a regular ale. As I turned, he's like, "Are you enjoying your evening tonight?"
Well, the venue is wonderful.
Yes, they have seemed to gone all out.
I hear this is the personal home of Drarius.
Interesting taste.
Looks
Host Drarius?
Yes.
Yes. It's interesting. I probably would do away with the curtains if I'm being completely myself. They're a bit drab.
I wouldn't know. I grew up at a shop.
A shop? Oh, what illustrious living. What kind of shop did you grow up in?
I'm part of the Creakies, Crinky Dinks. I grew up there. It's been a shop that's been through many generations.
I live on an island not far from there. I'm from Blackwater myself. My husband is the mayor.
Ah, must come with some perks.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know such a thing.
Of course, of course.
Say, who is that man that's talking to my husband? And now she points towards that Plutarch has moved away from the main conglomerate and has now is having a separate whispered conversation with Vespin, the financier of Hatchco. Say, who's that man that's conversing with my husband?
Would I know much about them through all of my time at Bloodhounds?
You probably wouldn't, to be honest. You were the worst person to ask this.
Oh, I'd love to tell you, but
Because
I'm so...
the rest of the Avenue will have a tiny little bit of experience with him. They've met him once.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't believe I'm asking you this. You were the worst person to ask.
I'm sorry, but honestly, I can't say that I know who that is.
Interesting.
I could find out.
Are you enjoying? I would quite appreciate that.
Just
Addie will remember that.
well, if you give me a couple of minutes, I'll get right back to you. I walk off and just disappear in front of her eyes as I use turn invisible.
You turn back to expectantly see a reaction, but you just see the faintest of rich people, white people smirk as she sips her wine and turns away.
Yeah, I make my way
This may have
over.
not been the first time that she's hired a PI.
I make my way over and listen in on the conversation.
Go ahead and roll me a listen check, will you?
Will do. That is a 23.
Told you I will not go over 20,000. I understand that. But my benefactor requires a little bit more upfront. In fact, talk to me straight, Azadi. Can you promise me protection? I can, if you agree to my risen price, of course. The manpower required to cover your entire island, I don't care. Tell your employer I will look elsewhere for protection. Unless you can meet my price. I will see what I can do. Have a good day, sir. You see Vespin wanders off. Do you continue to watch him as he wanders off?
I keep an eye on him for a little bit until he'll either fade from view or just talk to somebody unassuming.
Nobody here is unassuming. Roll me a spot check.
You get it. 22.
The most unassuming guy is thrown up in the bathroom.
You watch him for a minute. He goes over to the bar and collects a small glass of champagne. As he excuses himself into a corner table, you watch as his jaw crack unhinges and begins to hang as he locks it back into place and stretches his out before taking a long sip of his drink.
I after seeing that still invisible, I make my way over to the group, the main Adidale group, and I tap on Tobin, and loud enough for him to hear, but quiet enough that nobody else can really hear. Couple things. Mayor is looking for protection. Something is up with Azaldi. As I make my way back to Patricia.
That's a good fadeaway. Tobin, as you rejoin the conversation, where do your conversations lie just before you hear this whisper in your ear? You re-enter into this conversation, or Golan excused himself.
Now, you also said that Hector went and tipped the
And
tipped
Hector
Kirby,
went off
so
to tip, so it's
he's not around.
William that is just by himself,
Cool.
like in the main conglomerate.
Yeah. So, Mr. Zahir, you are a politician in Marswell, correct?
I am generationally, unfortunately. My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all politicians.
Ah, I see. I come from a line of blacksmiths, so although a very different thing, I understand tradition in a sense.
Well, we mutually create things, but people hate me more than people hate you.
Yeah, I suppose that comes with the territory. What exactly is it you do as a politician?
Oh, well, I represent most of Port Jira.
I see. So, what would that make him like a I guess like I don't know, I'm trying to think of
Sorry,
maybe.
I'm for specifics. I'm the residential representative, so I
Okay.
represent the people of Port Jira. But you have to understand that, unfortunately, the people are not the only thing that affects my town. I cannot really work around either the Queen herself or the commercial district because they're all in a completely different party than that I can deal with.
Right. Now, Portier, that's like a coast port, right? Like it's on the coast.
Coastal town, yep.
Yeah. Hmm. Man, with all this stuff going on lately, it must be quite nerve-wracking being in charge of such an important coastal town.
I shouldn't tell you this, but I've had one too many glasses of wine. I have been fighting hard for trade to reopen with our sister country, Veilbridge. I I yeah, Queen is difficult to work with.
Yes. Don't I know it? I myself am from Veilbridge. I've had my share of run-ins with the Queen.
That's the least of my worries. But I shouldn't bug you with depressing subjects. This is a party after all.
No, not at all. In fact, I as somebody from one of the I guess more I don't know, poorer cities in Veilbridge, I definitely see the benefit of trade within and with and outside of the country. So your uh your issues are definitely held dear to my heart. With
They're not one-sided. My country is poor. We present richly. Our military presence has been mostly bought out by the Darian forces. We can't trust our sister country to protect us, and as much as I voted against it, many of my colleagues wish for the protection of Pax Vindicta.
yes, that's not something I want to hear. That's definitely part of the reason I wanted to talk to you. We'd definitely like to do whatever we can to help keep you out of those hands. Obviously, we ourselves are not in line with Pax Vindicta.
I can't promise you much. Maybe diplomatic immunity within my country allow you guys for free operations to act to your own will.
Well,
But we can't do this alone. It's either trade and partnership reopens with Veilbridge, or I can't promise my personal alliance with my own colleagues will fail and votes will sway in the favor of Pax Vindicta. I can't.
what was the last thing you said? Oh yeah, just yeah, trade or Pax Vindicta. I wish I held more sway with the Queen of Veilbridge, but obviously I do not. However, I will see what I can do. Now, what do you call it? Orgolan's sister is friends with the Queen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So although a companion of mine has a sibling that's quite close with her, obviously I can't promise anything either, but I think it would benefit us all if the more people that aren't aligned with Pax Vindicta. So I'll certainly see what we can do.
I believe that would be an excellent idea. Let me excuse myself for a moment, and I shall allow you to congregate with your fellow people, and we shall have a more in-depth conversation in a little bit.
That sounds good.
Your name?
Tobin Riemann of
William Zahia.
Scorchtown, Veilbridge.
I shall remember it. I shall send your home a gift.
A pleasure.
The pleasure will be mine. Please, you are helping me. I shall discuss with a colleague of mine, and I will be in discussion of giving you diplomatic immunity.
It's a great start for any future operations we may have in Marswell, so thank you.
Of course, I try to help my best. Who else is having conversation in this present moment? Let's go to Orgolan and Savell.
Is this during or
As
after
oh,
Nice?
sorry.
Is this during or after Nice had told Tobin the information?
This would be like this. I
This
think
this. Oh, sorry.
probably like during that conversation. Like 'cause I think the start of it, I was probably like chatting with him, but then you let me know that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it would have been during that conversation that you would have slipped in and slept out of that conversation.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, I'm hungry. I needed a chip.
Mm-hmm.
Orgolan and Savell, you actually can you actually guys 7:39. Give me and give her yourselves 5 minutes.
Yep. Sounds good.
Go to the bathroom, get drinks, do what you need to do. So I gotta go peep. So we return to the gala as Orgolan and Savell, arm in arm, drinking drinks in hand, approach towards Drarius and Lazarus as Drarius clocks that you guys are approaching and whispers something to Lazarus as Lazarus leaves the conversation as the two of you approach. Drarius, if I might introduce you to my Yeah, he's my brother.
Hello.
It's excellent to finally be acquainted with you, Orgolan.
You as well. So,
It's funny, you're giving me the same look that your sister gave me when we were first acquainted with each other.
well, family tends to have the same faces.
Yes, well, perhaps we're some form of distant cousins from way back when. I mean, if you think about it, we're all connected in some way. Us, Shores Drow, and you, Shadowguard Drow.
Yes. It's not
Are you
often.
quite in?
It's not
Sorry.
often I see another drow around that's not from Fort Obelisk.
Well, my kin have descended fewer and fewer over the years, but we still try to make ourselves known. Are you enjoying yourself tonight, Count of Ragos?
I mean, what's not there? What's there not to enjoy about a amazing establishment we're in and away from all the chaos of the world?
You are quite right. Tell me, Orgolan, look around the room. Whom do you not trust? He smirks.
I look around and immediately clock um, the Hatchco representative, and I just kind of point my head in his direction. Yeah, he's seems to be a little shady.
You know, I have the same thoughts. Keep your friends close, they say.
And your enemy's closer.
Now you're catching on. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some behind the scenes things to attend to. Enjoy yourself, Ogolan. I look forward to future conversation.
You as well.
Don't be a stranger.
We'll try not to be.
And Vel, go easy on your brother.
Easy. She doesn't know the meaning of that.
She kind of elbows you into your ribs and goes, "Contain yourself, Gola."
Um, once they're like separated from the Lord Keeper, can I have Midney kind of like send a message to our Golan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Mivni to kind of just relay the conversation I had with Zahir, and that we need to, and that I want him to figure out if she's still close with the Queen of Veilbridge, and to try and do what he can to see if there's anything we can do about restoring trade between Marswell and Veilbridge.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Does anyone know to remember the Queen's first name?
Um,
Scarrow. It's something Scarrow. I know the last name.
Did you put it on the list?
no, she's not here.
No.
Oh. I thought she was. Okay.
I don't remember off the top of my head. It's not. No.
Anna, I think is her name. Let me. Yeah, her name is Ravana.
Yeah, that's
Vaughn.
it.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I start making my way over to the group. Probably with
Do
Val in tow.
do you say anything to Val yet? Or Vel, I guess his name, not Val. Vel.
Oh man, you're okay.
Do you say anything about what Mivni whispers in your ear about her being close to the queen?
Not yet. Not until we get. Not until I get to the group.
You Tobin, you hear Mivni whisper in your ears. The message was sent, but he doesn't appear to be saying anything.
Hmm.
Orgol and Savell rejoin the group and the main collective.
As I get there, I'm like, you guys remember my sister, right?
Yes, of course.
Beckett trying to be cool as fuck is just like, hey, and then like slips a little bit with her elbow because she's tipsy as fuck.
Technically, Caldo would have no recollection of this character because they
Smooth.
haven't met before, have they? Because it was knees during that whole
No,
interaction.
It
right?
was it
You were
was Nias
still.
that knew Savell. You're right. You would have been still in the clutches of Volnar.
Yeah. So, like, Svel, this is our good friend Calduin, who you did not meet last time. It's a wild mate.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, Alduin, it's um sorry. It's an honor. I've met someone with your skin. I hope that's not forward.
I'm the racist.
I wasn't aware that. Sorry. No, not forward at all. I'm also learning myself that there's more of me out there. So, pleasure.
She seems
meeting you.
almost dumbstruck that she said something as stupid as she did. Um, Doctor, it's good to see you again. I'm gonna go. Bye. She kind of just drifts away from the conversation and heads towards the bar.
Where my dreams was.
Or Golan, she hardly knows us. I had me whisper that so you could talk to her one on one. You're her brother.
I'm just standing there confused. Like, can somebody just tell me what just happened?
Yeah. Um, well, William wandered off, so I guess it's just kind of our group now. So I'll just kind of give him the rundown of what Nees whispered in my ear and the conversation I had with William. If we can get
This catches everybody in the group up to speed.
yeah, and then on top of that, if we can not only get or keep Marswell out of the hands of the of Pax Vindicta, as well as potentially, although I don't see it being an easy feat, Blackwater as well. That could be very big for such big trade and port cities would be quite beneficial to have on our side.
Agreed.
Yes.
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
Oh, are you feeling better, Yonatan?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well earlier, so I had to go do some business in the bathroom, but I cleaned it up. It's fine.
Naturally.
I was gonna say, how is your nature walk? But
It was earthy. So, what are we all up to?
I mean, it's easier if you just popped in at the right time to hear that conversation, Nate. Like, there's no point in having to like re-explain it to Yonatan.
everyone, yeah.
I mean, like, what are
Oh yeah, I guess you, Nate, don't know. um. So
Just give
yeah,
them the
run.
quick rundown. Okay, Kirby, you right now are on a small break from your performance, and your fascination is fixated upon the Adinawool. Their
On the what?
collective, their
That's us. That's our group
sen-
name.
that's the group, main
Cool.
group. Their sense, their collective, their sense of adventure, all of them intriguing individuals. You're fixated. You want nothing more than to become friends with them.
Absolutely. In that case, oh, hey, there he is. In that case, I'll walk up to the group then, whilst I'm on my break, and I'll be like,
Um,
oh, no,
go on.
yeah,
Go on. I would have introduced you to one person, but if you have the confidence to walk up to the entirety of the group, I would love to hear that. Go for it.
awesome. I am looking around, trying to introduce myself to everyone first and foremost, but I especially am just slowly making my way to the group that I want to be seeing. And then at some point, I just say, no, screw it. So I just walk over to the group, and I say, hey guys, what you up to? What you doing?
Us being kind of in the middle of like a conversation like that, Tobin's kind of like, what, who, like just thinking to yourself, like, this guy was not. Oh, this is the guy playing music. Um, hello. We're just you know, debriefing about how the night's going so far. How goes your show? You sounded great.
Thank you. Oh, it's going great. People seem to like it. Yeah, no, it seems like the night's going pretty well. It's very political, but I'm not sure if I'm keeping up to it. But nonetheless, you guys seem like you're kind of here, there, and everywhere. You're like the life of the party around here.
Well, we certainly try. I guess we're just We're just us, really, at the end of the day. Glad we made that kind of impression, though.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, everyone is just having, everyone's talking with each other. They're talking with everyone else. I mean, you know what? It's like people just know each other around here, and I'm not one of those guys. I'm trying to know people. Hey, I know knees. Hey, see knee. Hi. I say hi to knees because I now recognize a friend.
Is Sneeze with the group now?
Sure he is.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I see you're on break.
Haha. I sure am. It's good to see you. See, I'm meeting people.
Good for you.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about? If I don't want to intrude, but like, hey, I am very curious, and I would like to. I love to know stuff. It's fun. The more I know, the better.
And that we can
Well,
agree on.
Yeah.
well, I guess as you said earlier, really just politics, I guess. Um, anyways, I'm Tobin. It's nice to meet you, Bandman.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kirby.
Ah,
Nice to meet you.
very cool name.
Yeah. And you, my friend. I point in the direction of I guess Owen. I'm learning all the character. So that would be I point in the direction of Orgolan.
I look over.
See, this is what taking notes gets you guys.
You know what? Okay.
Remember,
Yeah.
taking notes is a good thing.
I'm learning.
Sorry, being a dickhead. Continue.
What are notes again?
I nod my
What?
head.
Joke's on you, I
Nice to
already
meet you,
forgot the
Kirby.
queen's name again.
I'm rolling.
Oh, very nice to meet you as well. I look around the crew. I'm a pleasure to meet everyone. Well, I have nothing to do right now. I'm pretty, you know what? I have an hour of nothing. I've talked to everyone, and you guys have to be the most interesting people in here. So would you mind, perhaps, if I stuck around for a little bit?
I don't see why not.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, can't hurt. Um, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself, Kirby? How'd you end up playing a gig like this?
I've been traveling around. I play a few gigs here and there. People have learned to know me. And some fellow walked up and said, "Hey, having a big ball, a lot of important people, and I need some entertainment." And I said, "I am entertainment." So I booked the gig, came in, did some practice. He said I'm good, and here I am. So yeah, I'm traveling here and there to find new things. Pretty much, I've partaken in parties, in fights, in that's about it. Yeah, about parties and fights.
Fights, eh?
Not fight. Well, usually fights at parties, but like yeah, I've been in a fight or two,
Hmm.
like real ones. Yeah, but that's whatever. What about you guys? Have you guys been in any fights?
A few.
Yeah, I
A
suppose
few.
we've been in a few fights.
Ah, that's very good.
Perhaps we can tell stories of our conquests over a couple of ales at the tavern sometime.
That sounds like a great time. Maybe we should do that, and maybe, if you don't mind, I could partake in a heist or two at some point. If it
Heist?
wouldn't be a bother.
I don't know about heist, but
Okay, adventure, travel, hike, you know, a nice stroll into random places. That sounds like a great time to me.
I
Where's he
mean,
from,
looking
Kirby?
for adventure. Are you looking for adventure?
Always. Or whatever comes my way.
Wes, I also would like to note that while we're having this conversation, Nees is still keeping a subtle eye on Vespin.
Ooh.
Where?
You're not visible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm now visible.
Okay. I would like to go. I would like for you to go ahead and roll me a move silently check.
You got it. $23.
Again.
Yeah. You keep your eye out, and even as he, at a couple of points, look very suspiciously and looks around himself, he doesn't notice you. He doesn't make eyes. Weirdly, as he continues, he doesn't really mingle. He just kind of keeps to himself.
All right. This is now Caldwin. So, Kirby, where'd you learn your
Well-
craft?
I learned it back home.
Yeah, where is
I
home, Kirby?
home. I honestly, middle of nowhere. Imagine a sand desert. It was built in the middle of nowhere as a part of entertainment for everyone around. As
The
well
desert.
as defense.
Defense, really.
Well, if we had to, but it was treacherous out there. There was the occasional, nuisance or two, but we dealt with it. But honestly, my main goal out there was to keep the spirits high, to keep everyone happy.
And to blow
And
up and
then,
act like you don't know nobody.
pardon?
Don't worry about it. James, can you go ahead and roll me a knowledge local, will you?
Yeah, I suppose. Although I will say the two places he could think of off the top of his head, desert-wise, would be obviously Veilbridge and the place in the center
Let's
of
find
the like island where we met, like the where like
Oh,
we first
Firehaven
went to go
Island.
save Calduin.
Oh,
Like wasn't
well,
was
yeah,
that was
that
deserty
technically
there?
was a desert.
And they had like
It was
they were
technically a
building
desert,
machines
yeah.
and shit there. Hold on, let me just
That's
I gotta
true.
pull up my Mythweavers here. Where's my sheets? Sheets. Okay. There you are, Tobin. Okay, I don't think I have knowledge local, but that's what, intelligence or
Yep.
2, so 15.
After a little bit of racking your mind, the name Kirby does ring a bell for you.
Really?
Not long, and not a very extensive relationship, but you do remember a famous inventor had passed through Scorch Town, and he brought a marvel with him, a singing, dancing, one-man band robot that would perform in the town square for a couple of weeks before they decided to move on to some of the bigger towns of Veilbridge. But you do remember seeing Kirby when you were very young.
Interesting. You know what? Now that you mentioned desert, I think you came to my town once with your with some. How would I like describe this inventor guy from what I remember as a kid?
He was tall, and he's not eccentric like Alistair
Okay.
is. He was very monotone and straightforward and maybe a little depressed.
Okay, so yeah, so I think you once passed through my tab with this tall, quiet man.
Ah, can I make up / say said name of the guy?
I believe it's Sir Sheffield,
Oh,
is it not?
perfect. In that case, yes. Okay, if you remember that, then yes, that was going to be it anyway. That's what I had wrote down.
Yeah.
So yeah. Ah, yes. You're referring to Sir Sheffield.
Sir
He's the
Severin Sheffield.
Sir Severin.
Severin. Severin.
Severin D's nuts.
Sir Severin Sheffield. And distinctly, Tobin, you as a knight, you know that the title of Sir does not come easily. That's something that pokes out to you.
Okay. Now, and Kirby's like also very obviously a construct, yeah?
He is a warforged, he is a construct, yes.
So I guess I'll kind of just like at this point, Tobin's thinking, okay, when he first heard desert, he was a little bit like worried before he like thinking like, oh, this guy could have been like created by like, the like by Volnar and all them. But like then when he remembered that it's from like his hometown, the fact that this guy's like a construct is quite interesting to him because we don't know a whole lot like other than like our brief experiences fighting them, the best way to like counter constructs. So this guy who seems like he's not actually um I guess like related to Pax Vindicta and all that might be a good like inside knowledge towards like how constructs work and operate. But yeah, so that's just kind of like what Tobin's thinking into this. But wow, so where's Sir Sheffield now? Are you off on your own?
Yeah, I'm on my own. I wanted adventure. He wanted to stay local, and I couldn't deal with it. I honestly couldn't. I was too bored of where I was. I knew everything about where I was. Didn't want to stay put, so I had to go. But luckily, he was like, you know what, you're fine. You go. He was okay with it, so I left, and I've been gone for time. I don't know how long, but I've been gone for a while. And yeah, I've just been kind of exploring and learning about the world.
Very interesting guy, Kirby.
Thank you. You're a very interesting guy. I'm loving this crew. I'm loving, you know what, you guys are all right.
Well, seems like the
Inside check. That's motive.
I mean, my motive, of course, is I'm just honestly, I'm along for a ride, and it sounds like you guys are a great bunch. I don't really have many friends, to be honest with you, so that would kind of be nice. That'd be a nice change of pace.
Well, I, for one,
yeah.
can appreciate a person who has good taste in the arts.
Ah, I will entertain. I promise you that. I am good at that. But I also
Well,
like to learn. I am keen to learning. I'd love to learn.
that's an important thing as well. Well, I think this could be the beginnings of a unlikely friendship.
Ah, I agree. Well, I don't want to I don't want to take up your guys' time, but I also want to be a part of this. So what are you guys up to? What's You
You
guys
guys,
seem
as
busy.
you ask this question, you watch as Plutarch Burnsby Turkin, he walks over, uh, staring at Kirby. He says, "What beautiful craftsmanship you are, Mr. Kirby."
Ah, thank you. I appreciate it myself as well.
Tell me, who is your creator?
It is Sir Severin Sheffield.
Anybody in this moment can give me a sense motive.
Yeah, sure.
I will.
I will.
Alright, go for it.
I'll
Would
do
you
one.
like to, Tristan, would you like to roll me a sense motive?
A sense motive? Sure. How do I do that?
So on your character sheet,
Yep.
if you scroll down and you look for a skill called sense motive, if you don't have it, then you will roll me
Oh,
just
I see.
plus wisdom.
I see sense motive. Wisdom.
Caldwin rolled a
What
26.
is the bonus on that sense motive?
12 equals 2 plus 10.
So it's plus 12.
I guess so.
Okay,
It
so
says
roll me a
wisdom
d20
check
plus 12.
a d20 plus 12. I can do that. 12. That's a d20.
Is that your ability score or your modifier?
I think that might be his
It
rank.
should be his total score.
Skill mod.
I believe I put his sense motive pretty high.
Skill mod. That's what that would be for. 19. 17 plus 2.
All
I had
right.
26.
What did everybody else roll?
26 for Caldwin.
I got like a 14.
29.
I'm not rolling for knees because
So
he's still focused on
yeah.
Vespin.
So those who rolled 25 and above,
Damn.
you watch as there is a reflection of, I wouldn't call it sadness, but maybe I would call it shame. As those with a 25 plus realize that Plutarch knows who his creator is, and for some reason that knowledge carries some degree of shame. Those below 25 to 18 would know there's just a reflection of sadness in his eyes as he reacts to learn to this information. As a politician, he switches very fast. And he says, "Oh, excellent. Well, your creator is quite distinguished."
He sure is. He sure is. You know, he's done me a good deed, set me up with all these gigs. I'm set free. Here I am. I say set free. I'm just on my own, enjoying the world. And thank you so much for having me here. This is great.
He slips you a gold coin and just says, good luck in your endeavors, sir."
Thank you. I appreciate it. Of course. I do
As he
the
steps
class.
away, leaving just the Avenel along with Kirby in this conversation.
Did you all catch that?
I did,
What?
yeah.
He knew the inventor. He felt shame of it.
Really?
I could tell.
Yeah, he seems like a politician.
Am I also in this conversation, or sorry, did
Yeah,
I
yeah, you're
move
here.
off to the side? Excellent, perfect. I mean, he is a politician,
Yeah.
but he did definitely seem sad. That's for sure. Um, I mean, I he definitely wasn't the happiest guy. That's for sure. I definitely was busy back home, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that he had much to be shamed about. He was a nice enough guy, right?
Did
Fair
your
enough.
creator ever work with him or do any
I
business
don't
with him?
really know, to be honest. I never saw his business much. I was more of when he was doing business, I was entertaining the few people around, keeping guard. That's about it, what I was told to do.
I mean, to me, he seemed as assuredly ashamed of something as trees grow out of the ground. So that's anyway, what say we get ourselves some drinks, eh?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Can you drink? I don't know
Yeah,
much about
not
constructs.
not uh not alcohol. That's not a good idea. But like water or like, oil. That's I can drink oil. You got oil?
I don't know if they serve that here,
Oh, we'll see. But if not, water will do.
we've. I'm actually sure we could find you some oil if we need
Oh,
to.
that'd be great. I could join the festivities. Well, very nice then. What to now?
Jonathan's gonna go to the bar and just grab another drink.
Yeah, bar it is.
I'll also go to the bar with them. He's got it.
Anybody else want to join in on the fun? Or
Everyone else?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I took way too big of a bite there.
No worries. Good on you.
And as the anti will congregate towards bar, is there any private conversations that anybody would like to have with any individuals?
um, I am going to grab. I'm gonna grab a couple of. Oh my gosh, brain! I'm gonna grab a couple of pitchers of ale and then walk over um, to the couple that I talked to earlier.
Um. Yeah, I guess before we get to the bar, I'd like to ask Orgolan again, just to kind of like retouch and be like, hey, yeah, whatever you can do to talk to your sister. Actually, I'll pull Beckett aside too. They like each other. Um, well, not obviously not Orgolan and Beckett, but Beckett and Savel.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, if you guys could like try and maybe work together, if you can handle yourself, as Tobin kind of like chuckles at Beckett. We could seriously use some and I know you're not a big fan of the Queen, Beckett, but we could seriously benefit from you guys talking to her to figure out if she's still like what's going on with the Queen and if she might be able to help us at all in trying to reopen trade with Marswell and Veilbridge. So
Okay.
see what you guys can do.
Any ideas, Roland?
I've already talked to her, so why don't you give it a shot?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm assuming this conversation happens while everybody's walking towards the
Yeah.
bar, right? I'm gonna grab myself a refill of my beverage, and then I'm gonna grab a second of mine, and then go find her wherever she is.
Yeah, so it's be like, all right, good luck, Beckett. I'm gonna feel out this Kirby guy a little more. He seems
Cool.
all right though.
He does seem alright. I think he's just wanting adventure, and we look adventurous, maybe?
Yeah, but I do worry about the caliber of adventure we go on. I don't want to rope him into something he's not ready for.
Yeah, some of our stuff is dangerous, like we learned last time.
So I'm gonna feel him out a little more. You do what you can with her.
Cool.
What is Beckett drinking right now?
She is drinking wine. I don't know what kind. She's not that fancy, but she is definitely getting wine drunk.
That's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's a don't know, don't care.
yeah.
You know?
She definitely doesn't.
Um,
But she's trying to be classy tonight.
Yeah.
she's trying to be classy tonight.
Yeah.
Perfect. You approach towards Savelle. She herself is drinking from a wine glass. She's kind of looking out the window out into like the descending mountains into the vast desert plains.
Um, spot anything cool out there? As Beckett puts down both drinks, mine in front of myself and hers in front of her.
You kind of surprised her a little bit. She goes, "Oh, hey, gorgeous." And she looks at the glasses you put down, and she goes, no, no, honey. I'll be right back." And she grabs the drinks, and wanders off, and returns with a different wine. You want this?
I will take your word for it. Shockingly, I don't fit in with this type of crowd.
Shockingly. So, how's life with the boys going?
Oh, you know, your brother and I hate each other.
Well, he kind of does that to people.
Oh, I'm glad it's mutual. I hate to bring.
So, when are you
go
gonna leave them to come work for me?
work for you.
Work for me? Work under me?
Well, I'm doing pretty well where I'm at, so your offer would have to be a little bit better than that. Not that much, though.
I tell you a secret.
Sure.
I do come from a little bit more of a credible source.
Oh,
I'm a son of Osiris.
Okay.
So I have money, I have means, and I have manpower. No, all I need is your cute little ass to come join me, and we'll have it made.
um, I hate you.
Oh, I know you do. Oh, I know.
Um, why is my brain fried now? God damn.
V, we all know why your brain is fried.
Ah.
Hot
As
women
much-
equals brain overload.
yeah. um, as much as my disdain for your brother is internal at this rate, I do feel the need that I need to keep these boys alive because they're not going to do it themselves. But
Well, Lord
you're more
only
than
knows
welcome.
that.
You're more than welcome to join us. I know your brother is an interesting fellow, and oh boy, but we could always use the help.
Unfortunately, I have to kill my brother.
Huh?
You all know I'm gunning for his crown.
Yeah,
You know
but
my people.
not seriously, right?
Yeah, seriously. I don't think he's doing enough. He's been gallivanting with you folk. He's, you can criticize me for not going home and facing mom, but still, he's not doing enough, and you all know it. He wants to run around acting like a king. He needs to fucking act like it. And if he can't, then you know my people.
Do you have to kill him though?
Well, once I'm Queen Regent, maybe I can change the rules, but not until then.
Shit. She's not planning on doing that tonight, right?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
not tonight.
I'm like, are we
Soon. When my cards are in order.
those cards being
Benefactor, backup, bitches, crown.
fair enough?
Oh, BBBC.
Roll BBBC.
I was waiting for the 4 Bs and then you went crown and I was like, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. um I don't know how to bring up the Marswell situation.
I can give you 5 minutes so that I can go rip another toke.
5 minutes? I'm cool with 5 minutes.
I'm cool with 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
BRB. We return to Beckett and Savelle's conversation. As Savelle's kind of laying it on thick as where does this conversation go as at Beckett and you?
um swinging back to your brother, not filling his role, I guess. Um how have maybe soon to be your people been doing? I'm curious.
Well, I hear they're doing quite well. Their recent alliance with Asherati have been quite successful. With Golazak's absence, they've been seeming to do fine. Of course, I mean Queen Mother's very intelligent. Where do you think I got it from?
Makes sense. I've just noticed that there's some other um, villages and provinces and countries who haven't been doing great, and I'm glad yours is doing well. I know Marswell is struggling greatly right now.
I may have heard a thing or two.
Oh,
Oh, just whispers like you. I was hoping you would give me more information.
um, what can I share? Well, as of right now, all I know is that um, the people of Marswell are struggling with um, some of the decisions and issues that the Queen is kind of putting them through at the moment, and they are considering options that could be unfavorable.
Oh, you're talking about Pax Vindicta.
Yep. Shit.
When you're not attempting to flirt with me, you're easy to read, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that.
I'm not surprised. It's cute though. It's. Can I be forward?
Sure.
You're trying to ask me if I'm still close with Ravana. Is this because you want to sleep with me, or is this because you have a little plan?
Would you be upset if the answer was both?
No. Um. Yeah, Ravana and I had a fling. It was nice. Um. Why? What do you need from her?
um, Pause. Leah or someone remind me.
Reinitiate trade between Marswell and Veilbridge.
That's it. Marswell and which group again?
Veilbridge.
Bridge.
Which group? Sorry.
Veilbridge.
Veilbridge.
Bellbridge. Thank you. Okay. Back in. Well, we're hoping to help both Marswell and Veilbridge, so we're hoping maybe the Queen could help with with allowing those two groups to trade with each other again, because it's causing a lot of issues for a lot of different people. So
I think I can help you, but I don't think I can help you. To be honest, I mean, Van and I are fine, but we're not that close, and not that I have any way that I can tell her to run her country. But Gerarius is the counselor of Veilbridge. If anyone were to reestablish connections, it would be him.
okay. More help than I was expecting. I appreciate it.
Well, you can owe me a favor a little bit later. She sends you another wink.
You know what? I would like that. And Beckett attempts to wink back. I don't know if she can wink. I haven't really written that into her backstory.
She utterly fails at
Please, I was
winking.
hoping so.
But Savell finds that endearing and just whispers in your ear and says, I'm staying at a room here tonight. This is the room number.
Ha! Fuck all of you!
Give me,
Do
Mr.
tell.
Bard, give me some careless whisper.
I'll have you know, V, that Jonathan slept with Vidal before any of you two decided to get together, alright?
Oh.
That is true. Out of all of the relationships in the Boundless Shores, the fastest ones to move along is Jonathan and Vidal.
Yes, but Beckett
Unfortunately,
is
Tobin is cursed with a slow burn.
but Beckett is basically sleeping with a queen. So like, I put Beckett on top totally.
Okay, so you
Lord
said
Keeper,
she's
Mayo.
basically sleeping with a queen. Do you think that Savell could kick the shit out of Morgolan's ass when she inevitably challenges for the crown?
My running theory is Beckett's gonna be stuck in the like in between these divorced parents kind of fight. Where like as much
Absolutely.
as she hates Orgolan, she has to root for him, but she also like loves his sister. And then on top of it, I feel like at some point, like Beckett's totally gonna be like on that side. She's gonna be like, nah, Beckett's gonna join that group eventually, probably.
Hey.
Hey, I mean, the offer's open.
Hey, I have another character ready to go. She could
Hey.
do that.
We went through too much to save you.
Beckett has some things that they have to deal with way before they can retire.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go find Tobin and Liam before they go talk to Lazarus because I want to be there for that conversation.
Excellent. You want to be there for that conversation too. Let's
I
go.
do, I
I would
kinda
love to
do.
hear that. I would love to hear that. So yeah, you go ahead as you watch as Cal and Tobin are actually in the middle of discussing their game plan of as they're eyeing Lazarus from across the room as they're getting their game plan together as you approach.
Mhm. Beckett, probably blushing and giddy, just walks up to you two and goes, "Hey, gents, got some news.
Right, okay. How'd that go?
So much better than I thought it was gonna go. That's all I'm saying."
Great. Can
Um,
she help us?
yes. Um, she can't help us, but she did give me a name. Wes, remind me what the name is.
Drarius.
Gerarius. She says we should talk to Gerarius. He might be able to help us reestablish trade between Marswell and Valebridge, if anyone's going to be able to help us.
Oh. Okay. Well, I definitely wanted to talk to him at some point tonight anyways, so that's good.
So,
We'll have to try and get a minute alone with him once he finally joins the party.
cool. Where are you guys going on?
We were getting ready to head over to talk to the curator of the museum.
Oh! Mind if I join you guys?
I have no problem with it.
Sweet.
Fine by me.
Alrighty then. Cal, you can start by buttering him up with your artifact talk.
Yes, I would guess we make our way over.
You approach him lounging in a very large leather chair. He's got a cigar puffing in his mouth. His drink is running very low. As he takes a sip from it and woefully looks towards the dwindling liquid and sets it down.
Good evening.
It sure is.
So, I've heard that you're the curator at the Dari Museum.
One of the many jobs.
What's it like there? Haven't been.
Errol.
Anything interesting on display?
Matter of fact, I received a statue from an old friend.
What kind of statue?
Stand.
I see. And what do you think of it?
Now. Rudimentary.
It's up to interpretation, I guess.
Art is subjective.
It is, young knight. I prefer a different study your blade, young knight.
Yes, what of it? Um, Tobin's gonna look at his hand for a few seconds before kind of sheepishly handing over his blade.
Excellent. A beautiful craft.
Thank you.
It smells of my beautiful sister. Is she well?
Quite.
He presents the blade back towards you.
Um, yeah. I'll take the blade back, give it a quick look over, and put it back in its sheath. Um, so yeah, I suppose you're more interested in the arcane than the unique. Yes.
I like power.
Oh, so
The more powerful, the more unique, the more magical, yes.
I guess speaking of unique, I figured if anyone might know it would be you. Do you think I could perhaps ask you about an artifact? Well, I suppose in our travels we've recently heard of an artifact called is it like a one of one? Should I say like a mirror or the mirror?
Call it the mirror.
Okay. The mirror of life trapping. Would you happen to know anything about that?
It may.
You may. And what does that depend on?
You know of whom you speak to, yes, brave
Yes,
knight.
I do.
We've met once before.
We have.
I'll tell you a secret and you tell me a secret, yes.
Very well.
Tell me a secret.
God,
You watch as Lazarus's eyes dart to both Beckett and Calduin as well, as he almost seems to be asking all three of you. Tell me a secret. It doesn't have to solely be Tobin. If you guys also have a secret worth sharing.
right. Hmm. God, that's tough.
Secret.
Yeah, you guys got anything? I'm trying to.
Can I offer you, think of what a secret really is. What does a secret mean to your individual person? Am I asking you for a secret in a world-ending plot? Or am I asking you simply something that you've hidden from everybody else, something that you're ashamed to speak of, something that you're afraid of, something
Okay.
that happened in your past? It doesn't have to be a world-ending secret. All I've asked you is a secret.
I guess okay, if that's the case. I fear that my mother's grip and influence on me is not as far out of mind as I'd like it to be, and that it may continue to affect my ability to protect in my relationship with my comrades.
Now it's my turn. I know of the item that you speak. Someone stole it from me.
Any idea on who that someone might be?
That's a secret, girl. What secret do you have for me?
Uh, I'm afraid I'm searching for something I will not be able to find.
Elusive. You think you're clever, girl. The person of whom I speak is one familiar. I can also play elusive, dear Beckett. Tell me a secret.
Think back to the well, I don't know how Beckett is for sure feeling about it, but like that conversation you had with like Savell there, like, are you genuinely considering her offer or like, stuff like that? Because that would obviously be a surprise to Caldwin and Tobin.
I know, but I don't know how to like word that. Um, I'm considering. No, not considering.
Contemplating? I don't.
Yeah, I'm contemplating. Um, contemplating a potential job opportunity away from my friends.
And Tobin will kind of like like shoot a surprise look at Beckett and to Caldwin as well.
I think we would all benefit from a more confident sentence before I spill my secret. The more information, the better, is it not?
Bro's trying to dox you.
He really is. Okay. I'm contemplating a potential job opportunity away from my friends that could possibly endanger one of my friends. And I don't know how I feel about that.
You and I both know, Tobin, that Gonzalez has your father.
Yes. So, if that's the case, we were promised a secret. That was not a secret.
I want something you have.
And what might
You
that
want
be?
something I have.
You want my blade?
You're smarter than you look.
Well, I suppose if you can tell me what I need to know in order to ensure the safe return of my father, That is a deal that could be made.
I can't guarantee the safe return, but I can guarantee a location and a time and a target.
And what do you know of how this mirror works?
Sorry, I'm debating how I want to answer this.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just gonna look up the item.
Yeah, fair enough.
What position?
Pardon? What do you know of how the mirror works? As in, like, time and location's great, but like, without that information, it doesn't really matter, you know?
The mirror can hold one target. If the mirror's capacity is exceeded, the victim is set free. And if the mirror is broken, all victims currently trapped inside are free.
Oh.
Shatter the mirror. You may release something more dangerous. Replace the creature in the mirror.
Did you not say it could only hold one soul?
Hold on. I'm rereading that because it gave me two different types of information. I
Okay.
actually want to I read one thing and then now I read something else and I'm like, that's not right. Oh wow. Okay. A mirror of life trapping has 15 non-spatial extra dimensional compartments in it.
Damn.
So, out of those 15, it's either if the mirror's capacity is exceeded, one victim determined randomly is set free in order to accommodate the last. If the mirror is broken, all victims are currently trapped are freed.
Okay. So this would be Tobin asking, do you know if there was any capacity when the mirror was taken? Like, were there souls trapped inside when the mirror was taken?
The mirror was full when it was in my possession.
Interesting.
Can I tell you another secret?
Yeah.
You killed one member who resided in the glass. A heretic once trapped an animal. Cough, cough, Erwin.
Oh, okay. That's why he hasn't been around using the mirror.
He was in the mirror and then you killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said, but if we were to like put somebody in, it's only a random thing that comes out, right? Like you can't decide.
No,
what's
if you knew, actually, you know what? That's another secret.
Okay.
Ask. He didn't tell you specifically. That's another secret.
Right. Can you, if I were to trade if something were to trade places with it, can you choose what comes out?
If you know the passcode.
Passcode.
Tell me a secret, Calduin. Did it hurt more when your people died, or did it hurt more to learn that they were in control of Volmar?
It was better knowing that they were dead. I feel like they're worse off, and there's nothing that I can do right now.
But I shall give you the passcode if you give me your sword.
And this includes the like date and time, like this deal.
Date and time, location, passcode.
Coven's gonna like he's not thinking it over. He knows he's gonna do it. He has to save his father, but he's like just taking some deep breaths. Like obviously he doesn't want to part with his sword, and he'll take the blade and present it to Lazarus.
He opens a small, ornate bag, of which the bottom you cannot see. Do you place the
Oh
sword
yeah.
in?
Sure, yeah, I'll put it in the
The
bag holding.
slips in to the bag of many things, whatever the fuck the actual item's called. I can't remember. It's a bag of many things. And gone forever is your sword. How does Tobin feel as his rock, his defense, the one thing that he has been able to depend on other than his friends? How does it feel to let go?
Well, with Lazarus being part of the Vainglorious X, Tobin's thinking to himself that he has another secret, and that secret is that he will get his sword back when he kills this dragon as well. But obviously, the sword itself, it's very hard to let go of. This is almost as much a part of Tobin's identity as a knight as his like own demeanor and stature, right? Like that sword is an extension of yourself, and that is a part of himself that he had to give up.
Yeah. Secretly, discreetly, Lazarus gives you a piece of paper with all the information that you need on it. He says, the password is lilacs.
Lilac's like the plural of lilac, the flower. Okay.
Lilacs are your mom's favorite flowers.
Oh, interesting.
That makes sense.
I look forward to meeting you all on the battlefield.
As
It
do I.
will be interesting.
It will now.
I know you killed my brother and my sister.
Yeah, never said that was a secret.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
But I'll have another. But I do have another secret. That sword is not forever gone from my possession. It will be returned to me when I kill you, just as we killed your sister and your brother. Enjoy it while you have it. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm not without my own secrets.
I'm sure you're not.
If you need me, come find me. I'd be happy to share more secrets.
Very well.
Your mother sends her regards.
Good for her.
It's late, and I have a long journey home. Good night.
Good night.
He exits, grabs his scroll, exits off of the balcony, transforms into an Eldar blue dragon, and flies off into the night. An Eldar blue dragon is the oldest, most powerful, most largest dragon in the lineage. It is the original dragon.
That'd give him lots of time to collect secrets.
Tell me where the conversation goes next.
I think unless prompted by Beckett or Calvin, Tobin doesn't have much to say right now.
Becca's just not making eye contact with either of them. I don't think she knows how to start that conversation with both of them, let alone
Between
with Cal.
Tobin giving up his sword and Beckett saying that she would rather leave the group for
rather.
Puss.
Contemplating.
Contemplating leaving the group for Puss.
Rose before hose, Beckett.
It's,
She hasn't said yes to anything.
I know it wasn't easy
um,
giving that away.
sorry,
Tobin.
buddy, go ahead.
No. It's like losing a part of myself, but the only The only sin my father ever did was love, and he does not deserve to be caught up in this because of that.
I agree.
So I'll get him back if I have to do it with my bare hands.
We'll get him back.
Of course.
I turn to Beckett. You and I are going to have a talk later.
Yeah, I thought so.
I guess it's back to the bar until we get a chance to talk with the friar.
Let's put a pin in that as we go over towards the bar with Jonathan, Hector, and William. So, Jonathan, you introduce you approach the two husbands. They're enjoying another glass of wine.
Good evening, gentlemen. Might I join you?
Of course, Jonathan.
Yes.
You see, Hector is a little bit more slurring his words as he seems to have one too many glasses of wine. Of course, Jonathan, welcome.
So what's your roles in all of this? What's your angle?
You see, William's here. William, he says, well, my angle is to have a drink with my husband and enjoy a Paler's Day celebration that we were invited to. Did I need an angle?
I was just wondering, you must have some kind of importance here, obviously. Care to share any information that may benefit the Adai Naul?
I'm not fond of your tone. William starts his husband Hector kind of waves him away for a moment and says, dearest, why don't you get us a drink?
It's on me.
You're quite forward, Mr. Helgeth.
People
And
would.
I want to offer you some advice. Have some grace. You want information? Work for it.
I do. My apologies, good sir. I did not mean to be so blunt, but people do call me a straightforward kind of guy, if you catch my drift.
Right, with
alright.
that extremely fake accent of yours.
Funny. I could say the same thing about your haircut. What is it that you would like me to do?
I would sleep with you if my husband weren't around.
What?
I do appreciate the kind words, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken for. Besides, I just don't swing
Good.
that way anyway.
Then walk away before I scream and tell my husband that you touched me.
I'd like to sense his motive.
Go ahead.
I'd like to know if he's bluffing or not.
Go ahead.
Um, 27.
Honestly, I think he's saying all of this stuff because he thinks you want to sleep with his husband and he's trying to out-intimidate you.
So, from our conversations so far, you have a pretty good feeling I'm a straightforward guy, right?
I don't think you're anything but straight. Looking at your outfit.
Dun, dun. Damn, dude, I just got spit roasted.
Get like we need to get like a "oh no she didn't" key.
Oh no, she did.
If I wanted to sleep with your husband, I would have done so already.
Not Yonatan about to cause a bar fight.
Right?
And if I wanted to cut your throat, I also would have done so already.
What is wrong with Jonathan, bro?
But here I am, trying to sit and talk like a gentleman. So, if you'd like to exchange information, I would be more than happy to help you. I'm sure we can help each other in that regard. So cut the bullshit and let's start talking.
I'm sorry, would you excuse us? I'm afraid we have to make our reservations tonight. Isn't that right, Hector dear? Have a good night, sir. Say leave in a hurry.
Fucking threaten me with that shit. You better fucking follow up on it. Fucking. Ugh. As I
See
just.
at the bar.
As I'm just
you
gonna down. I'm just gonna down a pitcher.
You see at the bar, you see the girl sitting behind as bartender. She like smirks and kind of stifles a laugh. And says, "Well, these rich people.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Can I get you another drink?"
Ah, why not? As Jonathan's gonna slap 5 gold down on the bar in front of the barmaid.
You just made yourself that rich folk.
Like I told you last time, sir, I'm not allowed to accept a tip. All drinks are paid for by our patron.
Why aren't you allowed to accept tips?
Because I get paid a living wage.
I'm just trying to be nice.
I know, but I'm getting paid 75 gold tonight for 1 night of service.
Damn.
That's 1 week's worth of what I make down at the bar in Mira.
75, eh? How about 150?
I'm not allowed to exchange my services for anything. That's what you're asking.
No. You've been a really good server tonight. I just want to pay back the kindness, that's all. No offers for services, nothing. I think you deserve it.
Someone scored.
Yeah, they had a power play. They were down 1 point in the last period. For the Canadian zone, don't worry, we're not spoiling.
Yeah. And she rolls her eyes and just allows you to discreetly slide her over some gold.
I'm gonna mark that. Oh, shit. Okay.
Is there any other conversation that goes on?
I'm good until the friar comes to mingle.
Oh yeah, that was the last conversation. So I think let's do that now as the friar returns to the party space. He grabs a drink and begins to mingle and cheers a couple of people, but you guys finally find himself approachable as he finds a minute for himself.
All right, who's coming with me to talk to him? I can do it myself, but if anybody wants to come, go ahead.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Sure, why not?
Um, I'll kind of walk up and like look puzzled for a second, be like, "I'm sorry. How is it I should refer to you? Is it Mr. Friar, sir? I really don't know."
These Drarius, I don't care for these titles.
Oh, okay. Very
Please.
well.
The amount of people who've called me the Friar and now had to learn my name. Ugh.
Now, forgive me, I grew up kind of rural. To start, can I ask you, what is a friar?
Um, it's a very good question. It's a holy person.
Ah, well then what separates you from the holy lore keeper?
Therein lies the irony.
Fair enough. Well, if you don't mind, now that come down, I've got a couple different things I'd love to talk to you about.
Well, I would love to make your acquaintance.
Um, first of all, I noticed you're oh yeah, you're not a what do you call it? Not a Fort Obelisk drow. You're a chores drow, yes?
I am a Shoresdrow.
Do you know of Galithar Iolus?
Uh, yes. Um, a fable, a legend, some prized warrior, or maybe he's a sorcerer.
Yeah, a sorcerer. Well, not I wouldn't say exactly a legend, and I'm gonna pull out Galithar's journal that he gave me, and allow him to take a look at it and like open it to a page with like scribblings in the margins and such.
Unfortunately, I'm not as learned enough to understand the scribbles in this notebook, but I can tell that it's very intelligent.
Well, anyways, that was just a point of curiosity. He was a drow from before the time of the tier that I um sort of made acquaintance with in my travels. Um, I suppose the next thing is I believe we're from or I don't know if we're do you have to be like a Veilbridge citizen to like be the counselor? So like does that imply he's from Veilbridge?
Not technically.
Okay. Now, with the curiosity out of the way, I guess it's time to get more into the business aspect. I hear you're the current counselor of the Veilbridge people, yeah?
That is quite true, yes. Um, I am a counselor.
How long have you been doing that?
Oh, I'm approaching 57 now, which means a better part of 20 years I think I've done it.
Wow. Can't believe I didn't know that. Those damn rural schools, eh? Anywho,
I'd also admit that my duty and play is not in the forefront of the things that go on in our country.
and where would your duties lie then?
Close to the Queen.
Well, if that's the case, um, might I ask you something regarding trade policy?
Sure, fire away.
I was wondering if you know why it is that we've halted trades with our sister country, Marswell.
Trust.
Trust.
Moswell is our sister country, but she had decided to place her trust in other means than her kinship, which means that our queen finds it a little bit difficult to come to her aid when they decide to partner so close with our enemies.
Now, when they say our enemies, would I know who he's referring to, or is this supposed to be like a cryptic thing?
To be honest, you're not sure.
Okay.
It could mean Daria, it could mean Pax Vindicta. You're not sure.
Hmm. Well, given the I guess the spread of resources between the two countries and the current economic state, do you not agree that it would be beneficial to reopen trade?
It could.
I think
Not
it's
for Veilbridge.
maybe not for the I guess maybe not for the capital. But what of the rest of Veilbridge?
Oh, are you speaking on the behalf of your mining town?
I don't know if I have the authority to do that, but I guess just as a simple, um, more rural Veilbridgeite. I don't. Yeah, I think that's the one was.
What would you owe me?
Sorry, did he ask what would I owe him?
What you owe me if I open these conversations up again?
Well, I'm not sure what I could provide for someone in a position such as yourself, I suppose. And I've definitely paid my share of debts today, I suppose. A favor?
Uh, Tobin, can we talk for a minute?
Excuse me, would you mind if I confer with my colleague here? What's up, Jonathan?
Um, so I was thinking that with the potential depletion of resources from Veilbridge, I was thinking we might get a certain friend in a lamp to maybe help us out with some extra supplies, spices, wood, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, we could definitely see about that, although what are we saying Alistair's up to right now? Like, why is he not here? Like, what's the reason? I can't remember what we said. Is he just like back home, or is he like?
Alistair is currently planning his way to go home. He's straightening everything else out at Raymond Family Forge, and then he's gonna head back and help Mr. Kiriki and
Okay.
Milo with
Oh, at the mansion.
acceleration in perfecting the Vampire Hill. He
Okay.
hasn't left yet,
Yeah.
but he will soon. That's why he was like, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna work on a bunch of stuff that you guys need done before I leave now.
Yeah. Alistair's definitely going to be busy in the near future. That may be something we can get him to do before he leaves, but this is the type of guy that I don't think directly cares about that sort of thing. I don't think that's actually his main issue. He doesn't get to a position of power like this in that means. I think what he wants is me to owe him one.
Okay.
And
Please.
I don't know exactly what that'll mean, but I'm not sure if we have any other options if we want to stop the spread of Pax Vindicta to Marswell.
Okay. All right. Good talk.
Yeah. All right. Yes, how does a favor sound?
Favor sounds delightful. I shall speak with Ravana, and Ravana will in turn speak to William Zahir. I'm sure he would be the one facilitating this conversation.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got money on this game.
And I do.
I pride on this game.
um, good. Thank you very much. I can't. So that was the main thing. Oh, Was there anything else anybody else wanted to talk to the friar about? I think those were my two main things. I can't remember if there's anything else, at least not off the top of my head. Anybody else
That
think here?
was it.
Anybody else wanted any conversation to happen?
Not really.
I don't have
No.
anything.
Well then, I appreciate your help. I hope to hear soon about how those talks go.
And if you will excuse me, I have an early morning, so I must retreat.
Yes, thank you for hosting us. It's been a productive evening.
That it has. Glad you came to talk to me, Tobin.
Yeah, me as well.
I feel like you will find your gift most interesting.
I hope so. Thank you.
Now, my dear partygoers, please enjoy the rest of the festivities this evening. I must retire. Those of you staying in my home tonight know which rooms you are staying in. Otherwise, you are free to mingle, drink, and pass out in my living room. Be merry and make merry. Have a good night, my friends. As Drarius heads off to bed, and those who are staying the night ends up heading to bed as well. You guys were all offered rooms to stay this evening. There's a few of the guests who have left. You see that Dolph Anders, Wolfgang Andrade, he leaves. Same with Plutarch and his wife. Same with William and Hector. They all leave, but most of the others, not mentioned, are staying in rooms here tonight. Well, except for Lazarus Ostrom as well.
Yeah.
He has also left. So the Scrollmaster, the Friar, Vespin, Savell, Knees, and your party.
Cool.
But obviously, we know where Beckett, which room Beckett goes to that night.
Yup.
Hmm.
As festivities continue, as we're going to end tonight's session as the party dwindles off. Everybody is drunk and tired from the politics that have drained your energy before. Kirby has piqued most of your interest enough to trial him for the time being, as he is very attached to the idea of joining your troop.
He's our little apprentice.
Aha! I'm in training.
Aha!
He can be my squire.
And with that, ladies and
Aha!
gentlemen, with a little bit of a jazzy trumpet, could you fade us out?
Have a great time.